fish first, though?
Well, yeah.
Did you really just ask that?
Go for zoom.
So we did just finish a ship move, so if we do want to find a rock, then this could be a good time before the next one.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah. So similar again, but not the lighter colored tail. I don't know if we've got two species in the same genus here or whether we've got two different things, but that's great.
Okay,
Thanks.
go wide.
But that would be Kumba as well?
Yeah, based on the really long tail, the large eyes, but I think we've been looking at two species of rat tails here. That one with the lighter tail seems different than these.
Sorry, science, was that a yes and we want a rock sample here?
We want a rock sample, yes.
Okay. Do we want to just scan around, look for something?
Yeah, something that's edge of a big outcrop is what I'm trying to say.
Maybe up here a little bit. Does anyone see anything that looks promising?
I see a fish.
There's so many fish.
This is really pretty incredible. But yes, see this outcrop here?
Yeah, okay.
Anywhere in here, if we can see a flake or a angular piece jutting out.
You want to do a half zoom video? I'm just going to pan around on the...
There's a piece sticking out perhaps there.
Yeah. Yeah, and more over here, like
this here?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Go for go wide video.
I don't know, maybe on the right side's a little thinner.
Yeah. And is that fish important you wanna?
Nope, it's another cut-throat eel.
Perfect. I mean, all fish are important.
They are.
Seen one cutthroat eel, you've seen them all?
No. No.
Blasphemy.
Right.
Have you learned nothing?
Fighting words.
Okay, I'm gonna get
you looking for a spot to grab a rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're looking at this kind of ledge that's right in the middle, sort of here.
Okay. You want to sneak in there and see? It might be pretty high up. Actually, it looks like low down. There's some good places to go to.
I'm just going to set down right around here.
So Ken Sulak in the science chat was just saying, with regards to those white patches we saw in that last cutthroat eel, that he often sees cuts, scrapes, and whitish patches of missing scales and skins because they're very active predators and scavengers, so they
at the bottom of the
can damage themselves at times.
We'll just put it. I just want to set
He's
down
even seen the
I like the one on
sucker
the
marks from encounters with squids on the sides of cutthroat eels.
Yeah, down at the bottom, left-hand side.
Kind of like.
If you're
You're thinking like this here?
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Okay. I'll just move over a bit. Okay. I'm gonna sit down right here.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this vehicle around.
Oh, that is a bit blocky.
Oh, is that right? Is that high enough to be an upper problem?
Way up there.
It's not high enough to be an upper problem, but it's high enough that I may not be able to get to it. We'll see.
Okay.
Just hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
So if you were joining us online, one of the things we do on many of these dives, just to understand the geological context that we are operating in is relatively at close to the beginning of the dive. We haven't really actually
maybe
moved
something
very far
closer down
since
might
the
be
less than 100 meters.
like there's little ledges
we
down
take
there?
a rock sample, and that
okay, I'm gonna get a bit closer.
can be used to age the
tilting down.
the feature, this ridge that we're on, and its geological history, and help
if I
us
set
understand
down here,
the
is that going to be
habitat for a lot of the
try.
animals that attach to the seafloor, like corals and sponges.
But can you watch upper and just give me like a experienced understanding of how close I am to?
It's, you know, it's hard to say.
Okay.
There's no, with one view, there's like physics dictates that there's no way to know.
Okay. I am gonna set.
You know what? I can put the port
Here,
out a little.
I am down
Oh, beautiful.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit
Far.
Yeah. What if you pick up a little bit? I put the porch out.
Let's do
You'll
that.
be able to rest maybe a little bit closer.
That'd be great. Let's do that.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay.
I don't know if that's actually going to buy us anything, but we'll give it a go.
Might just buy us the ability to set down
Okay.
a little higher. Whoa.
Oh, we're not choppy on upper anymore.
Yeah, nice. Okay, let's see if anything right here is within reach.
Sounds good.
Like maybe something on this crop.
I'm going to turn this vehicle around here real quick.
Okay.
This has got to be carbonate. It is so eroded and full of little caves and holes.
Yeah, it looks like an eroded old reef.
Yep. It's just crusted in manganese.
So many urchins. There's one urchin.
What's up, Hero?
There's an urchin and two.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the little pink one.
Crinoids. Yeah. Oh, there.
Can you center up the jaws right now and video
Yeah.
give me a zoom? Like a
So
half zoom?
sometimes a question that we get is, why are we bothering to break a piece off of this rock here, and why don't we just pick up one of the small rocks lying on the seafloor around us? And the answer is that the geologists need to know where it came from on the seamount, and because we're on a slope, any of the loose pieces may have fallen off sometime in the distant past and tumbled downhill, and so they don't actually come from this particular
Ooh, this
spot.
is very crumbly carbonate. Okay, I have my eye on something else. That was a little...
So
Over
we
here?
always try to get a
Go
piece
wide
that
video?
we know is actually from the site that we're sampling.
And can you pan to the right?
Yeah. More?
No, that's good.
Maybe too thick.
Okay, I'm going to try reaching in the center of the frame.
Okay. Do you want a half zoom?
Yes, please. That's a great
Okay,
idea.
go half zoom. Here, I'll give you a better view of the arm.
All these pieces appear thin, and then when I actually get the jaws on them, they're thick.
Why don't we maybe zoom out and just spin around a little bit and see if we can find a little shelf?
Okay, go wide.
Yeah, they definitely all look very tempting.
Yeah.
And then they're not the right
but
thing.
They're too robust.
Too robust.
What
Up
if
the bottom left in the sand a little bit?
Yeah, you're talking about like this, right?
Yeah, just below the lasers there.
Yeah.
To the left, yep.
I don't
Oh,
know.
right in that right there?
Just a little down from that. It's actually in the sand.
Oh, this.
That might be not
As long as
attached.
it's part of the outcrop, I'm okay with it. But if it's just fallen debris.
To me, it looks like it's part of it, but...
Okay. Well, let's zoom and take a look. Maybe we can see.
Yeah, go for zoom.
We'll know as soon as I try and break it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go wide. I'm gonna pick up and
Kind of has light surfaces, so I'm
Get
thinking
you
it's
in a better
probably
spot.
something that's fallen. But
Do you want to
maybe
try the
not.
one above that, Jeff?
Well,
That's-
let's
that
try
looks
the one
pretty
that's on the
thin.
ground. I mean, if it's talus, we'll know right away.
either way, I'm gonna pick up.
And you do have some tension on Atalanta, so
Okay,
you'll feel it
good
the whole
to
time.
know. Perfect.
Do you want me to step Atalanta a little bit?
Could do, yeah.
Just do like a
Yeah, towards
10
yeah.
meters.
I'll get you a little closer.
That looks pretty
It's
good.
good?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty good. I like that a lot.
Okay.
Bridge nav, can we do 10 meters bearing 140?
Wanna do a half zoom video? Yeah, that's just loose.
Yeah, that's a loose piece.
But the piece right above it, like the little ledge right where the lasers are, might not.
Who has the freakishly long arms in this seat?
In what way?
Oh, just the arms are quite low. The armrests are really low.
Oh.
Which is how Trevor used to do it.
I didn't even notice the armrest. I'm lowering the seat.
I'll have to fix that in a second. Yeah,
There we go.
maybe.
Excellent.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Go
Can
wide
we-
video?
Can we get a
Oh, yeah.
zoom and then a spin with the wrist so that we can just
Yeah.
Okay, you can push in video. I'll get you.
Whoa. Maybe zoom out just a little bit.
Okay.
There we go, that's good. Great.
Science, I would like to put this in the starboard bio box.
I would also like that.
Sweet.
Can we just spin this sample really quickly?
Yeah,
if we think we've got it secure, and then... Then we can put it in the box. Okay, there we go.
I'm definitely seeing res drop a bit.
Okay.
Excellent, thank you.
Yeah, let's put this away. I did just see that little bubble. Yeah, I'm seeing regular bubbles. It's coming out of, I see where it is. It's coming out of pitch at the seam between the two halves of pitch. Yeah, it's worse than it was, eh? Okay, we'll put this away and then start to think about other things. Go for sample salvo? I'm gonna put this in the nearest box, Science.
Perfect.
Okay. Go back to regular.
That was sample 098, correct?
Correct.
It's a lot of bubbles. Yeah, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn it off and we'll watch it. Can you pan down because the wrist will rest on the porch? I just want to keep an eye on that.
I'm not full wide also.
Stop there. Yeah, go full wide.
Are we losing a lot on the comps,
Okay.
Gabby?
What's that?
Are we losing a lot of oil in the comps? Or is it a minor thing?
We are losing some oil. Just stand by, Jeff.
Okay.
Okay. So part of what you saw when the res went down was the starboard box being out. just watch it for a second, and I'll show you how much it is at this fullness. So the res is still holding, and we are definitely leaking from the spot that you saw, and I saw it on deck too, just like a little drop weep, and I haven't seen it leak there before. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Hold your thought. I can see a thought on the tip of your tongue.
I got gauges right at bottom, so, and that would be a good reference, wouldn't it? For, yeah. Okay. Okay, science. Are we wanting to move on?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's, oh, Pyrrha sees something.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
I saw a shrimp, but I can see it here, but I cannot see it
Okay.
here.
Okay.
It's okay, it's okay.
Should we move on, or do
Oh,
you
yeah,
wanna...
yeah, I thought it
Okay.
was a fish.
Okay. Sounds good.
Can I autofocus with this?
There's something really...
Mm-hmm. Could it just be from you? Well, you're not really pulling on me. That's odd. I'm just gonna tilt a bit. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll pick up and see if that changes what's going on here. Yeah, that stabilized. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll just hold this, yeah. Yeah, go for it. I'll just look around this outcrop.
Can we zoom on this little thing right here, actually?
Yeah. Go for zoom. You can push in more.
Sorry, I'm not sure what we're zooming on.
No, it's okay. I kind of didn't
reddish
get it
thing
right in the
there.
middle. Here, give me a sec. I will get back to it. There we go.
Oh.
What is it?
I have no idea what that is.
I am very floaty. Do you have any more zoom?
Nope.
Oh, this might be a dandelion. This might be one of these benthic siphonophores.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Why do I see the ROV now here? Do I need to zoom in?
What's up here?
Why do I see the ROV in the camera now?
So if you want, if you hit zoom
okay, go
mid,
wide.
it takes it a little bit out, and then if you hit the zoom in, it goes even closer. So you can switch between, but it only has the 3.
Yeah. I thought before we collected the rock, I was zoom out. I don't think there was the ROV in there, but whatever.
Is there a tilt on the lower
That's okay.
cam?
So they did adjust the lower cam.
Or is the porch just out?
Oh, porch is out, yeah. Porch is
okay.
definitely
It's
in.
because
Here,
of the
here, I will porch in. I don't need my porch out.
There
so.
we go.
That's why.
Awesome, thanks.
Thanks, guys. Forgot about that. And yeah, let me know if there's anything here you want to zoom on. We're just, where?
Oh yeah,
up.
head up just a little bit.
Okay.
That right there.
Oh, okay, that's a good. I want to look at how close is Atalanta? I'm good, I got it. I'm just talking out loud here.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm just making sure I'm not coming up right underneath.
Yeah.
Go for zoom. There's also something in the, that might just be a crinoid
or a brittle
something
star.
In the
that moving arm.
Yeah,
I saw that too.
You can push in more video if you want, if you got it.
So my guess with this is some sort of, this is an urchin.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think this is related to Aspidodiadema, which are usually found on more sandy substrates. But this is one of those super long spined urchins. We collected one a couple of dives ago, but at much greater depths, so it's probably a different species.
Okay, go wide.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
But it's a diadematid of some kind, I think.
How are we doing? You?
I'm just starting
the Okay. Do you feel ready for a ship move or? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna kind of go this way around the outcrop here. That way we can look at some more. And yeah, I'm in a good position to start a ship move.
Okay. Well, let's keep moving. Bridge nav. Can we please do 50 meters bearing 140 at 0.3?
I think there's something really funny about when you guys sample salvo. It changes one of the live cams to the Derek cam. It's like,
really?
How does Derek feel about this sample?
That's so random.
Oh, okay. It's good to know.
About how far to the next waypoint, Derek?
Let me check. Short answer is pretty far.
Okay. Then we're not going to zoom on a couple of things here. We're going to keep going.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for Atalanta, so if you see anything right now.
600 meters, Jeff.
Oh, wow. Quite a ways.
Yeah, we barely made any headway.
Okay.
What's that?
Right there.
Yeah, that's something. Go for zoom.
I'm thinking that's another Dumbo octopus. Yep, that's another
Yay.
Dumbo octopus.
Let's go see.
makes Pierre very happy.
And it's not in the cabbage this time, which makes me very
Straight
happy.
ahead.
Okay, that's awesome. We've got a size on this, so let's, yep,
Yeah,
Okay,
lasers
perfect.
are off.
Oh, because it doesn't.
And here, I'm gonna try to keep it in view here. This is great. It's right
wow.
in front of us, so.
Oh, that is really cool.
That's so cute.
Hi.
Aw.
It's getting a little bit of current thrown at him.
Here.
Could we get a bit more zoom, or are we?
Yeah,
He or
you
she-
can push
he or
in
she
if
is
you have
hiding.
it. I'll come down a bit. There we go. And we're not that close to it, so it shouldn't be getting much from us
Okay.
here, so.
That's so cute.
Oh. I love its little ears.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
Whoa.
did it just close its eye?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like bright.
I didn't know they even had the ability to do that.
So does it have little, like, what, tentacly things on its tentacles? Little hairy looking?
Yeah, I was noticing that too.
Yeah, I see them on the back.
Yeah. All right, Atalanta's catching up to me. So are we
We are good.
happy?
Yes,
Okay.
this is great.
Here, we'll get one last little shot there. But yeah, okay. Go wide.
Okay, bye. That's so cute. Sorry.
See
Gotta
ya.
get Pierre a stuffed animal of that.
Yeah. And here we got
I think the Monterey Bay Aquarium does, yeah. They make stuffed animals.
Nice. Well, I'm happy we saw one that was in a better spot than yesterday.
Yeah, that was much easier, huh?
I think
Yeah.
it was the
Yeah.
same.
I'm
species?
coming up a bit over this
Same
rocky
genus for
outcrop,
sure,
so
Grumpeteuthis, and I'm
look-
not sure how many species there are. It was likely the same, but I'm not certain
Yeah.
of that.
There's a different coloration on that one, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, this was pinker.
I think that's a large, is that a large dead sponge?
Looks like it, yeah.
Eh. All right, that's better. Yeah,
Fish
go for zoom.
Oh yeah.
has spots on it, or it has parasites on it.
Yeah, it's got something.
Wow, those are huge.
I'm drifting back a bit. There we go. Those look like parasites, don't they? Push in further?
Oh,
Oh, that's kind of horrendous.
that's also grows.
Okay. This might be another...
Wow, those are big isopods or whatever.
They're so symmetrical.
Oh,
Need to get a good view here.
Yeah. It's got one on the bottom too.
just taking a ride.
They're massive.
Yeah, there are 3. There's one, they're parasitic isopods. Oh, wow. I feel bad for this fish.
Are we
So-
sure they're?
Oh, go ahead.
Are we sure they're full on parasitic and not just hanging out with them?
I'm
Going
pretty
for a
sure,
ride.
yeah, this group of isopods, I'm spacing out the family name, but they also include a variety of isopod that will climb into the mouth of a fish and eat the tongue and replace the tongue of the fish.
Oh, like in the clownfish.
So yeah, they're parasites. This is not a happy fish.
Did you get the zoom you need, Jeff?
Yes, this is great.
Okay,
Thank
go
you.
wide. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Oh,
Here,
this
pushing more
is...
as I kind of get him in frame.
Yeah, this is actually bathygatid. This is bathygatus. This is the same species. I think it possibly is the one we have in the slurp sampler.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All
Thank
right,
you.
go wide.
I don't think I've ever seen isopods that big in proportion to body size.
I haven't
Let's
either.
check out this yellow coral over here.
Okay.
I thought ticks in New Hampshire were bad, but that's another level.
Okay, we're gonna do a quick zoom on this and then, because you've got another ship move in, right?
Yep.
Okay, go for zoom. And I'll try to not, brakes.
Oh, this
There
may
we
be
go.
sponge. Okay.
Oh, and I got sediment on it. There we go. Okay. How's that? Need a better
Great.
idea than that?
That's great.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's keep going.
Go ahead. There we go.
Can we check out the crab right there?
Yeah, squat lobster.
Oh yeah, it is a squat lobster. Okay.
Do you want zoom on it still?
Yeah, just really quickly.
Yeah, okay.
I thought actually it was a different crab. I thought it was a lithodid, but it is a squat lobster.
Go for zoom. There we go.
Munida maybe, or paramunida or something like that. Okay, thank you.
Okay, go wide.
It takes me ages to focus.
Is the focus on the WCA being a problem?
Yeah, it's choppy again, eh?
Oh, it's not. Yeah,
It's
'cause
coming back now. Okay.
Shall I leave it on autofocus then?
You can.
But it still doesn't look great.
Change it as you will, Pira.
Yeah.
It's a halosaur down there.
Oh, was that a fish?
Yep.
Oh,
It's okay. We can keep
I thought it
going.
was a coral. It was so still.
Big
Oh.
cuskeel.
Yeah.
Where? Oh,
there on the
yeah.
right.
Okay, go for zoom.
Ooh.
There, we'll
This looks like the same
follow
species
him
we saw
around the
hiding
rock.
in the hole earlier.
Wait, don't move.
There's a little fish on top of the rock as well.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
let's look at the little tiny fish first.
Okay, go
Big
for
one will
zoom.
stick around and it'll be easier to track.
Oh, it's a rat tail, I want to say.
Get it back in frame here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, pushing.
Okay, this is another one of the little babygadids, like the one we caught.
There we go.
Great, thanks.
Okay,
Let's go back to the other fish really
go
quickly.
wide. I think he's on
Should
the
be
other
right
side
on
of
the
this.
other side of this rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right underneath you basically for a minute.
There it is.
Okay. Go for zoom.
It's hiding.
I wonder if he's hunting
Or
something in the,
hunting,
yeah. Here.
Oh, great.
Sorry, I'm on the arm currently. Just give
No,
me a
it's
sec.
great if we
There we
can
go.
get, yeah, the focus is in there, and this is really wonderful. Okay, thanks.
Okay, go wide.
Bridge nav. 50 meters, 140.
Fish on the right.
Fish on the right here.
Oh, yeah,
Got to.
I see that. Is this one you want to zoom on?
Yeah.
Okay, go for zoom.
Who could have predicted Jeff could answer that way?
What?
Why don't you hold on the next move,
Yeah.
Nav?
Like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridge nav, all stop please.
Thanks. I was just about to ask if we could. Yeah, push in.
A lot of rat tails on this dive.
Sorry, I'm so far away from it. I can get closer.
This is
just-
actually
go wide?
another one of the
Yeah, go wide.
babygadids. Great, that's what we needed.
Okay. Sounds good.
Did somebody put the upper cam into like photogrammetry mode or anything like that?
I also, no, I did not, but I also saw it blinking.
Huh. Okay, but you guys don't have control over that, right?
I don't
Over
think
upper?
so. We just have the lower.
They
We can
should be
start
linked.
photogrammetry, but we haven't done that.
Wait, let me try
I'll
to
just
take
get
a
in
picture.
position and then we
Oh,
can
no, it does take pictures.
move.
Okay, so just a update on our progress. We've made 220 meters so far since we began the dive. And waypoint 2 is approximately 500 meters away.
Oh, wow. Long ways.
Okay,
We're
I'm gonna be coming up to go over this,
cruise
so.
for a little while. So.
But I'm like right underneath you, basically. So.
Yep.
Look at this
I'm
rock.
coming up too.
Sounds good.
Fish. Another red tail.
Yeah,
Oh,
is that
yeah.
one you want to look at?
No,
Nope,
I mean.
keep
Okay.
going.
And tether. Okay. Nice. Okay. I would feel good about another ship move.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Bridge nav, 50 meters, 140, please.
So for those who are interested, who just saw that rat tail with the parasites on the side, on each side of it, we have a comment here from our science chat from Ken Sulak.
Go for zoom.
He says that the parasitic isopod on the fish is most probably
Is that just a
genus
sea cucumber?
Cicinus. The very young isopod attaches, sinking its claw-like legs into the dorsal skin and flesh.
Okay, go
It
ahead.
never lets go unless it is eaten or its rat tail host dies. When one is removed, what remains are deep slit-like scars where the claws were attached. It's rare to find two isopods on the same host, typically only one, attached right at the base of the dorsal fin. The tandem isopods on either side suggest both settled on the host simultaneously. What terrible fortune for that fish.
Very seriously.
Yep, definitely parasitic.
Wow, thanks, Ken. That was great
That's,
insights there.
It's a big
horrifying,
shrimp.
and yeah.
Oh, look
But
at
hey,
that.
back row.
Oh,
Can you check to see if the photogrammetry timer is on the still cams?
and how do we do that? By looking at the folder and seeing if
No, it should
pictures
be-
are coming
It's
in?
not blinking.
Okay.
Nothing is happening. I don't think that it is on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it should. You
It
should be able to see
blinked
it on the
once.
stream deck.
Before.
You can go for zoom video. I'm just
Just
waiting
keep an
for a
eye
sec.
on it, Pira, and if
Yeah.
it does randomly trigger, then let us know.
Yeah.
Or like
I
Abby
mean, I
know.
saw it blinking red, this one before, but
Okay.
this one's.
There's a way I can
Wow,
check too.
amazing nematocarcinid shrimp. They have these exceedingly long legs.
I'm just gonna look at the stream deck real quick.
Yeah, yeah. Go for it. We're just hanging out.
I don't get why it doesn't focus.
Do we have the ability to turn it on that? Okay. Okay, go wide.
So if you are just joining us, we are diving on a ridge-like seamount about 30 miles south of Angar Island in Palau. And we are rising up the side of this ridge-like seamount right now. We've got about 400 or 500 meters left to go to get to the top of the ridge. We're at a depth of about 1,050 meters, and the very peak that we will try to attain over the next number of hours is about 700 meters. And this is part of our efforts to characterize the deep water communities in Palau's marine sanctuary and exclusive economic zone. So this is the second seamount that we have dove on in the sort of to the south of the main islands of Palau. Mysid in the water column there.
Where'd all the fish go?
We're getting steeper, more rocky, and a number of the rat tails and babby-gabbits might be dropping away. Oh.
Okay.
Let's zoom on this.
Go for zoom.
Jelly, or oh, this might be Pelagithuria, the pelagic sea cucumber.
That's a sea cucumber?
Let's zoom a little bit more. Yeah. Pelagithuria natatrix is this very bizarre sea cucumber. It has a very small
Push
body
in more
and
if you have it.
really wide arms. I'm not convinced that's what this is, but
Or
it's
here,
looking
wait.
like it.
Get it back in the...
That's cool.
Might have lost it there. Go wide.
Yep. Pretty sure that was a pelagic sea cucumber.
Okay.
How bizarre. Sea cucumbers have really evolved to fulfill more niches than I thought they would.
That's the only one that's actually truly fully pelagic. So while some swim, that's, to my knowledge, the only one that actually spends its entire life cycle in the water column.
So it does not come to the benthos?
It does not. So we were trawling nets near the equator a number of years ago, and we caught them in a 4,000 or 5,000 meter deep water column at 1,000 meters depth. Thousands of meters above the seafloor.
What is it eating in the water column?
Detritus.
Just detritus still?
Yep. It normally opens those long tentacle-like arms, which are part of its tube feet, as a big fan with the body down and all the arms spread out on top like a plate, and it just waits for things to fall onto its tentacles and eats them.
Very cool.
Bridge nav. Could we please do 70 meters, 140?
This is actually pretty barren here, certainly in comparison to yesterday's dive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little things, just not a lot of the sponges and corals.
There's a coral coming out there.
Oh, there we
this
go.
one? Do you want to zoom?
Yeah.
Okay, go for zoom.
And what is that?
Okay, we've got a chrysogorgid of some kind. There's a little crab in the middle of the tentacles there. I can't tell, but yeah, I'm not sure which one this is. It's not quite an Origigorgia. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay, go wide.
There's something on the left. Wait.
Left?
Yeah, if we go up. Oh, I saw something. Oh, never mind.
Nothing?
No,
Okay.
I don't see it anymore.
Okay.
Is that a squid? Right
Where?
there?
Where?
It's bottom of the frame. It just went out of frame.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you go down, I think it's actually a polychaete worm.
Oh.
Okay, go for zoom.
Oh.
See if I can keep it in frame. Oh yeah,
Yep,
it
that's a
definitely
polychaete.
is.
Nice.
Do you want to push in more? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah,
Your
you
camera's,
can see the tentacles
Atalanta
on the
camera is
front.
pointed all the way down.
Okay,
You're right
good to know.
underneath.
Nice.
There it goes.
Okay,
Great, thank
go
you.
wide. Thank you. I am
There's another
coming
one of
up
those
just to come up
Spitadiadema
this rocky
or
outcrop.
Diatomatid urchins. Yep.
Yeah.
I say, and then I don't come up. I think I was hooked on something a little bit there. There we go. All right, yeah, this is getting a bit steeper, so. Nice.
There is a fish.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We have to keep going for
yeah.
a little bit.
Okay. I'm just spotting them.
Thank you.
Looks like a ladder or
Yeah,
stair.
it does. It looks like stairs.
Yeah. Is it possible to get a Niskin once we get to 1,000 meter?
Okay, did you hear that?
Yeah, I
Niskin
did.
1,000? Yeah.
Thank you.
We may actually want to stop the ship for that so that we
Okay.
can just keep up.
There's a big one.
Now a good time to do that.
Are you guys okay with like 1,000 plus or minus?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That was a
There's
great time.
also
Bridge
large-
nav.
really
All stop,
large
please.
fish coming up right here
Yeah,
that we
okay.
really would like to
Perfect.
zoom on.
Go for zoom.
Whoa, this might be a conger eel.
Hmm.
This is huge. This is not a cutthroat eel. Yep, this is a conger.
Conger eel?
Conger eel. C-O-N-G-E-R. There's a genus Bathyuroconger that this might be in.
It's just gonna lay down on the ground for us.
Great video. Can we get the lasers on for just a minute?
Yeah.
It is
And the
big.
slime star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So this fish is
Okay,
70
let's
centimeters or something
keep
like
moving.
that. It's
Okay.
quite long.
Go
Okay.
wide.
Keep going.
That's a true eel?
Yes, it is.
Okay, there's quite a bit of steep stuff here. I gotta come up.
Yep. The ship's now moving. Atalanta's almost settled, but you
Perfect.
definitely have to
Yeah.
get yourself in a more stable spot.
Okay. Coming up.
Oh, pretty.
Roger that.
Oh, wow. Beautiful crinoid.
Oh,
It's a crinoid?
I think so. Or it's an anemone.
I
It's
think
an anemone.
That's an anemone.
Anemone.
anemone. I cannot say it.
Anemone.
I think you and most of the
It's
public.
okay. Nemo normalized not being
I
able
know. Thank goodness.
to say. All right, here. Sorry, I'm aimed off in the cabbage. This way.
Is that a sea pen? Maybe.
Yeah, that looks like...
Or
A rock pen?
Yeah, the rock pens. The what is it, an ellipterus or something like
Not a sea pen, rock pen.
that? Yes.
Right, right. Fish. Oh, I lost it.
Okay, so apparently the anemone was actually a serianthid, according to Asako.
Is that the jumping one?
Matsumoto.
It's the one that hides, no?
That's the. Is that the jumping anemone?
I'm not sure.
I've definitely heard of Serianthid before.
So,
The serianthids are usually tube-dwelling anemones in
are
muddy
you, the
or,
tether's really
or
close to
sandy
you?
areas, but
Mm-mm.
apparently this is a relative that is
Yeah, there we go.
doesn't have a tube.
I thought there was like some very exotic sea creature.
No, that's just the common Pacific tether.
That gets me so often.
Yeah, okay. We are pretty much in place for Niskin right here.
Great.
I mean, I can get us 1,000 meters exactly. Might as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I am gonna sit here. Okay, and I can pan your cameras around if you want.
That's okay. I got it. Video, can you? Yes. Read my mind, please.
Indeed.
Thank you. And what number are we on, Science?
Niskin number 2.
Okay.
If tree is easier, just get the tree. But they're not entangled. Mm.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm watching. There you go.
There it goes.
Cool, thank you.
You okay if I pan around?
Sure.
Sample 99, right, Noel?
Yes.
Okay. I'm also good if we start a ship move.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we're in a
Okay.
good spot for that.
All right, great. Bridge nav. Please do 70 meters, bearing 140.
And we're in a good position to do some zooms if you want. Science, if you see anything around here?
Yeah. I don't know if that's something right there or
Yeah, the
not.
little purple
Yeah.
bit. Go for zoom. Is that one of those purple corals we've been seeing?
Victor Gorgia, maybe? Little one? Looks like it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks.
Go wide.
Fish?
Where?
No. What is that? Is
Oh,
maybe
it's another
it's another-
polychaete worm
oh, it's a
right there.
polychaete.
Yep.
I think Pierre's got the fisheye now.
It's because I got
Go for zoom.
the better screen now. Not screen.
The lower
camera.
camera.
The lower camera.
And push
Yeah.
in, you can
I can
push,
see
push.
wider.
Copy.
We'll just...
Oh, that's very cool.
Sometimes I don't have long before they're out of the frame, Max, so it's like easier if you kind of snap in a bit more.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
let's
go
keep
wide.
going. Another diadematid urchin there. Spitadiadema or something similar.
I will have more efficient zooms.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll change in the next 2 minutes. I'll be like, go slower, so.
Yeah, depends on the subject.
Yeah.
I would say for like a long zoom in, where we're following something that's drifting, it's helpful to be snappier about it, because if you're zooming while we're also moving, it can be super disorienting to fly. So you kind of want to compress the zoom to always take just about the same amount of time, even if it's a much longer zoom. Do you know what I mean?
You're kind of like tracking it as I'm
What is this?
moving. You want to look at this?
Oh,
Yeah.
Anthomastus.
Go for zoom. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a great speed for that.
Thank you. Always appreciate the feedback.
You have a really hard job. Like, your position is, you got to read everybody's mind. Go wide.
How's that zoom working on lower?
The zoom is fine, but the focus is, I don't know. To me, it's not on
The focus is still not working?
Oh, there's a fish right
Not-
here.
not
Go for
really.
zoom.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
there's
another
two fish.
Batigatus.
1 and 2.
Yep,
Try to
I
keep
got
it
the
in
one
the
right there.
frame.
We
Oh.
can skip this guy. We're
Okay.
good. Let's go
Go
look
wide.
at the other one.
Where is
Just
the other
up
one?
and just to the back.
Okay.
In
Keep
between
going,
the
zoom out a
rocks.
little bit more.
Yeah, I see.
There it is.
There you are. Okay, go for zoom. And I'll drift up to him.
Peter, can
and
you
this
be
is
more specific about the
another-
focus?
This is
Yeah.
another Cuscial Diplocanthopomous.
It doesn't, even with the autofocus, to me, it doesn't look on focus. And when
Okay.
I try manually, I can't find the,
Great.
I
Thank you.
can't find the
Okay,
focus.
go wide.
You said manually is not working?
No, maybe it's me. I don't know, but I'm
Okay.
not able to focus on what I want.
Okay, but are you able to get the focus to change?
Oh, I think it changes a little bit, but I don't see a huge difference. Like
Okay.
I don't.
Something we can try, for Dan's sake, is to perch in a place where we can see something worth taking a picture of, so that we're very steady.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Pieta can see if she can get a good focus on it.
Okay. Is that something we want to do sooner rather than later?
We can stop the ship for it, so we have a little bit of time to gather that data.
Yeah, okay. Let's stop the ship then, and we'll do that.
Do you want to do that now or wait till the end of this move?
There's another fish.
Either way.
Do you want to zoom on this one, Jeff? Go for zoom?
Yeah.
Sorry, I made the executive
I'm being
decision
distracted
there.
by the science chat and
You're
a
all
fish
good.
conversation I'm having on the side here.
There's a lot going on.
Yep.
And he is right in our...
Another of the baddie Gaddis. Okay, thanks.
Sounds good. Okay. Sorry, what was the consensus on that? Are we stopping the ship?
We can wait to the end of the move.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh,
What is that? Oh,
jelly.
jelly.
I'm going to get out in front a bit more.
There's another anemone or Seriantum. Oh,
Oh, right here?
there.
So is that the same one that we passed over last time?
No, this is different.
Okay, you want to zoom on it?
Yeah, let's zoom on this
Okay,
one.
go for
I
zoom.
think this is an actinostolid of some kind. So a different family of anemones. Oh, it's got little balls on the tips of the tentacles, so I'm wondering if this is a, oh god, there's another family name. It starts with a C, Corallimorph or something like that.
Oh, Corallimorpharia? Wait.
I don't think that genus, but related to it.
There's a fish approaching us.
Okay,
Okay,
go wide.
you're falling behind again.
Thanks.
My words. My tongue is falling behind my brain.
Okay, is this one of interest?
Oh, yes.
Okay, do you want to stop the ship here?
Sure. Bridge nav, all stop, please.
Okay, go for zoom.
What is that?
This might be another one of the batfishes.
Oh.
I'm not certain. Yes.
I'm gonna go right over the top.
Okay,
Perfect.
this is Coelophrys. This is a little batfish.
I might be
known
following
from
this a little bit into
I take it back. I see the pelvic fins now. They're a little bit bigger. I believe this is a batfish. It might be in the genus Coelophrys, which is a sort of a Western Pacific genera. We need to see the snout and see if there is a little lure there, which I'm almost certain there is. These funny little fish have their pectoral fins modified into almost like feet.
So does it perch kind of like Chaunacops does, or?
Well, the hypothesis, they've almost never been seen with ROV video footage, but because they don't have a flattened body shape like a lot of other batfish, and because a few of them have been caught up off the bottom, it has been suggested that they are drifters like this.
You can push in more video, snap in. So
we are the first to really see
snout.
these guys in any detail. There's just a couple of other ROV observations before.
Can we turn the lasers off for a second?
Yeah, you got lasers,
So we
Gabby?
collected one of these, although it didn't have the dusky coloring on the middle of the body. And that collection was a few dives ago.
Are they called batfish because they're upside down?
I'm not actually sure where they get the name.
That's so funny and cute.
Looks like a little roast chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the big, huge cavity above the jaw?
Yeah.
That is a lure right in the nose. So they're related to anglerfishes and those kinds of frog fishes and those kinds of animals.
Can't even see it on upper. Go wide.
Okay, let's get ourselves sorted out.
I love this dive. This is a total fish dive.
Go, you're wide? Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Another little fish, but it's just a rat tail.
Okay, we're gonna get ourselves sorted out. That way we don't get too...
Chris Kelly says he's never seen that fish before.
Before this expedition, I had never seen this fish before, and that is the second one I've ever laid eyes on. It is, yeah, it's really cool. And that genus of fishes is Western Pacific only, so far as we know, up to Okinawa, down through Indonesia, Indian Ocean. So sort of Western Pacific, Indian Ocean only, so far as we're aware.
And just remind me, we were going to do something with lower cam.
Yeah, just
right?
have you find something to look at in lower cam and perch solidly.
Okay. I'm going to keep going until we see something.
Something that doesn't move.
Yeah, I mean, so the Atalanta cam is all the way down and back, so you got a ways to go up.
Yeah, cool, thanks.
Jeff, can you enlighten us about your fish conversation?
The one that I'm having on the chat with Chris Kelly and Ken Sulak?
Yeah.
Oh, so we were just, we were having a couple of conversations actually. One was that a very dark fish, like that angler fish we saw at the beginning of the dive, was seen before, or something very similar to it, on another dive off of Howland and Baker Islands, but that turned it out to be a whale fish. Oh, Metallogorgia. Beautiful chrysogorgid coral.
Okay.
And then the other conversation we were having was about the ultra-black pigmentation in some of these deep-sea fishes, and that some fishes, we haven't seen any on this dive, but some actually adopt very red coloration, which is also great for absorbing blue light. And we see that in some whale fishes and this coffin fish, angler fish.
Would some of this be a good place to stop for?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, sure, if you see something that's like you can perch nicely and get in the lower.
Sea cucumber?
Yeah.
Classic.
Anything is nice as long as it's got some margins that we can focus on.
Okay. I can perch here. Just let me get down.
But part of the conversation, Max, we were having is about black being kind of expensive because you have to create the melanin to make the black pigment, but the red fishes actually get the carotene for the red coloration from their diet of crustaceans, and so they can just use that from their diet, and it may not be as physiologically as expensive as
this
being
might
black.
not be a good spot, actually. Sorry.
But doesn't seem as many fishes have adapted that coloration strategy.
We can try just setting down on a rock. We should be able to see focus well enough on a rock.
Okay. I'll just get up here where it's a little more flat.
I don't want to spend too much time on this when we could be looking for fishes.
That's great. Okay, I'm just going to perch right up here.
And for some context to our viewers who may not know what we were talking about with our scientist chat option, we've got a team of scientists and operators, of course, in the control van. But we also have an entire team of shore-based scientists who help us out, stream in from wherever they are across the world, who are taxonomic experts or have significant knowledge in the field or work with this data, all kinds of backgrounds, who are actively participating right now, and we're able to chat back and forth with them in real time. And it's a really awesome platform to keep people involved, to stimulate scientific dialogue. We can't all be experts in everything, so having people with knowledge specific to a particular species or a particular group of organisms is really, really cool.
I want to try to focus on this. Now it's on
we may not immediately recognize something as a range extension or as a new species for every organism that we spot, and our scientists ashore are a key part of helping us recognize those discoveries in real time.
Maybe once we move, it's hard. It's like Because now we're stopped.
A lot of times it's really good to ask our sit down to video on, because that is focusing nicely now. Yeah, autofocus. So autofocus is just always going to focus perfectly in the center of the screen, which is maybe not the way to go. Yeah, it keeps working down. But yeah, you're right. Like when we're flying, it's really hard to see. Yeah. But if there's something you really want a really nice focus on, you can ask about this now. Make it almost or something like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's start with
Oh, fish and upper.
Sorry. See if it. Success. Okay. Okay. Am I, Pierna, am I good to move? Okay.
Thanks for that interlude, everyone.
We were, it's right here, right, Max?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Is that? We're stopped, so you can go for zoom, and then we'll get more sorted out. There we go.
Another rat tail.
Okay, go wide. Okay, how would you feel about another ship move? I think we're
Sure.
stretched out nicely. Okay.
Bridge nav. 50 meters, 140. It's a cool looking rock formation in the lower cam.
Mm-hmm.
Check that out there.
Okay. Go for zoom.
Chrysogorgid. I do not know which one. Stellata, maybe? Something like that?
Can you push in more?
Great.
Okay, go wide.
Thank you. There's a yellow coral right to the left.
Okay. Don't go full wide, I'll drift over there.
There we are.
Okay, go for zoom.
Canthogorgia, Paramerciid. I'm not sure which.
Okay, go wide.
Okay, let's keep heading uphill.
Fish.
Where?
Two fish, one left and one right.
Yeah.
Another.
Nope, skip that. That's Bathygatus.
Okay.
Uh,
Does anyone see the one on to the right?
I do see it on here. Oh man, it's kind of small.
I'm gonna keep
Oh,
going.
there it is there.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
I don't know if you can stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on this.
Okay.
Just because we got this big.
That's so pretty. What's
Oh, at
coming
the
up?
top of this
Oh,
boulder,
yeah,
we've
okay.
got. Yeah, look at that.
What's on your mind, Jeff? Is this
Clipter
stuff
forward.
you want to
Let's
look
zoom on
at?
that. Yeah, let's zoom in this coral real quickly.
Okay. Go for zoom. Here,
This
I'll
is a
get better.
primnoid.
And you're gonna start catching up to me now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. So I think it's time to
Great.
move on.
Okay,
Move on.
go wide.
We can skip the fish. It's a rat tail.
Okay.
Oh no, actually that's a Bathygatid.
And I am heading into the rhubarb direction.
I'll look down.
Definitely starting to get more corals now.
There we go.
We
Come
couple
along with
hundred
me, I'm
meters
looking
away
straight
from the
down.
ridge crest, Derek?
Say that again.
Are we a couple hundred meters away from the ridge crest now?
Let me measure. Uh, 320.
Okay.
That's such a perfectly proportioned little sea star.
That's cute.
Alright. It's a cool rock and lower.
Wow, so we've got Chrysogorgid, some more of these Paramerciids, maybe a primnoid there, Narella maybe?
2 fish. Three.
Where?
Oh, we've got a
on
bunch of fish
your
coming up here.
Okay.
What one is
We're pretty
coming?
much
That's another
stopped, aren't we?
Bavigatus.
Yeah.
Now keep going, keep going.
There's
Okay.
one on your right.
One on my right.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Okay, it swam away.
That was a halosaur in the distance, and it swam
Okay.
away. So let's just keep going.
Do we want another ship move?
Yeah. As long as we don't see anything crazy in the next, like,
Yeah.
minute.
Get out in front a little bit more.
Okay. So
Because the
hold
second
off a
you
minute.
so the second you
Yeah,
say
I
that,
know.
you're gonna see something crazy.
I could also do it a little slower if you want for this terrain, like a 0.2 speed.
Have we been doing 0.3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's try that. And
Okay.
I'm gonna try not to hit all these rocks. But yeah, just give me a sec and I'll
Sure.
say when. All right, I am happy with that
Okay.
personally.
Bridge nav, could we please do 50 meters bearing 140 at 0.2 knots?
Oh, let's check out this star really quickly.
Okay, go for zoom.
May just be a percentage it's lost a lot of its legs.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Eh?
That's what that is. It's regrowing its legs.
That's cool.
It's a nice skill to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right, go wide. You can't do that, Derek?
I've never tried it.
We've got a hacksaw downstairs.
I'm good. I'm happy with the status quo.
Can we get the lasers back on?
Yeah.
We have an amazing boulder coming up to the left.
Yeah. Here, let's go look at that. Oh yeah, wow. That's cool.
If you think you want to stop, just let me know.
Yeah, we might spend a moment here.
Okay. How much layback? Do we drift much right now?
Yeah, we'll go a little bit.
Okay.
7 meters.
Just because I'm basically at the end of. Yeah, let's stop the ship here.
You sure? Now? I can
yeah.
wait a
Okay.
minute.
Cool. Thanks for waiting in. I'm like, I don't know.
There's not really any penalty for stopping the ship. There's only like
Okay.
as
Penalty for getting dragged, yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
Bridge nav, I'll stop, please.
The penalty is really that you are not going to get to the waypoint as fast.
Right.
That's your drawback. But as far as like being able to look at stuff, it's all gravy.
Okay.
Rye, when you're settled and when
Yeah.
you're ready, let's zoom on those corals up there
Okay.
to start with.
Sounds great.
And also think about like the fact that we've got a handover coming up soon, and it's awesome to be
Yeah,
stopped and
cool.
settled out.
Go for zoom.
paramuricid or acanthogorgia again. I don't know which.
What's that underneath it? Is that a sponge? The white...
Down here?
Yeah, hairy thing.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. I'm just gonna pan around here. You can stay at this zoom until I tell you I'm struggling.
Sounds good.
Oh, very cool sponge. Look at all the spicules coming out of the side of the main vase of the sponge. Or those could be something growing on the outside of it. I'm not sure which.
Oh, you got a fish in the...
Oh, we got a little
right there.
cutthroat eel.
Does that one just have discoloration on its nose, or?
Yeah, it looks like it. And this is what our science expert Ken Sulak was suggesting, is sometimes these eels get beat up because they're pretty active and aggressive predators, and so they, as you can see,
He's got quite a bit of...
bump into things, they get in tangles. Oh, that's great.
All right.
So this would be Synaphobranchus affinis, maybe?
Cool.
Let's check out that sponge there.
There's another one.
Go for zoom. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Maybe a Phareid?
Is there something inside of it, right near the lasers? That top little hole?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, looks something's in there.
We got more zoom.
Yeah, go for it. Let's see what we can see. Looks like a shrimp. Like a shrimp tail, maybe?
We collected a Phareid. Oh, it's moving.
Yep, there's the eye.
Oh, yeah, it kind of looks like a shrimp.
Definitely.
So we collected a Phareid, a different species than this, yesterday, and there was a polychaete worm that was living in the central part of it.
So is that little purple thing up in my left corner, kind of in center left now? That's a polychaete worm?
I'm not sure what that is.
It's one of those little fuzzy...
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. I see it moving now. I didn't know they came in purple.
Okay, go a bit wider. What else do you want to look at? I can
zoom
go
out
around
a little
to the
bit
other
more.
side.
And just let's just circle around. There's a couple more. There's a chrysogorgid on the other side.
Yeah, okay.
So we think those shrimps have the ability to leave their home?
Well, that particular sponge has lots of openings, so yeah, I imagine the animals could move in and move out, whether they be worms or shrimps or what have you.
Wow. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You want to look at this chrysogorgia?
Yes, please.
And I'm going to guess that that's the one right by the lasers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Sort of like a college kid shrimp.
Go for zoom. There's a few little things there.
Derek, what did you call the shrimp?
A college kid's shrimp. They come and go and can go home when they want.
They only come home to do laundry.
Haven't settled down yet into a sponge dungeon.
No, I think if you're going to be a sponge dungeon shrimp, you start really young.
It's like
you're born into it.
So
You don't
maybe
know.
Chrysogorgia
family business.
geniculata, something like that. Not sure which one. Up here, let's take a look at the anemone.
Yeah, okay. I'll
There is a
pan around
Phrygian
bit.
sponge there as well. Oh, that's great, the side view right there.
Yeah, okay. Let me just stabilize a little bit. Sorry. Push in a bit, if you're able. Oh, I think we're doing hand over here now.
We're at full zoom also.
Oh, it's because I'm just very far. Go wide.
Hi.
I'm gonna come around the rock the
Okay.
other direction and just...
There's another anemone right there, if
oh
that's
yeah,
easier.
sure, let's do that. I think I'm pulling on my tether a little bit when I
Yeah.
do that. So video, if you're still there, go for zoom.
A little fish too. Or that was a shrimp maybe.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Oh, and this little round object above it might be a brachiopod, which is a
Oh, no
kind
way.
of prehistoric animal. I'm not certain of that. Do we have any more zoom?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
All the way in.
Yeah, I'll get it in the center.
I've dreamed of seeing a brachiopod.
You've dreamed of seeing a brachiopod?
I think your dreams are coming true, buddy.
Yeah, here it is.
Wow.
Man, I don't think I've ever dreamed of seeing a brachiopod, but I've definitely seen them in my dreams.
How thrilling.
It went under.
This comes with countless hours of video annotation.
It's a hazard of my job.
Our watch is back together. Is anyone else just a little bit happy
Howdy.
about it?
Love it. Hey.
Shout out to Samantha.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Great. Yeah, so we're gonna
We'll zoom out
we're,
at least.
Yeah, okay, cool.
we got watch change. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
this
we
is a
manage
nice spot.
to collect one of the yellow plexaurids from yesterday?
Noelle, did we have a yellow plexaurid? Did we have? We didn't have a yellow
Let me
coral, did we?
think. I think we did collect one.
Okay. Or was that a couple of dives ago?
No, I'm pretty confident that we collected one of the
Yesterday.
plexaurids yesterday.
Okay.
Okay. It was on my list, and I see one on the rock. So if it wasn't collected,
I can confirm when I'm off watch and let
Okay.
you know if we need to collect another one.
okay,
There have been a fair few about, Megan.
sweet. Ooh, did we look at that rosellid sponge?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
we
got a
did.
good zoom in there.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Chris is online and was thinking Dictyalis.
Dictyalis?
That's what he said.
Oh. Well, I've never seen Dictyalis with big, long spicules sticking out. But cool.
Noelle, Asako online is confirming that we collected the yellow fan yesterday.
Excellent.
Okay, thanks, Asako.
All right, to our viewers.
Okay, folks.
We
Well,
are-
thank you very much for joining us. Lottie was just about to say the same thing. I'm going to let her take over.
It is time for a watch change. If you've been tuning in since the start of our shift, thanks for sticking with us. Our next watch, 12 to 4, is about to sign in. Again, if you have any questions about what we're seeing or questions about opportunities on board the Nautilus or with OET, check it out on our website, nautiluslive.org, about how you can get on board. All right, 8-12 watch, signing out.
Okay.
Ready to get going, Jake? Are we ready for a ship move?
Go for it.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
Bridge, nav. Can we make a 40-meter move 145? Thanks. Is there something in that sponge?
I don't know. Doesn't look like it. But maybe.
I feel like I see something in
See a
there.
little shrimp in there. Push in there. Oh yeah. There's a shrimp.
There is a shrimp. Look at that little shrimp.
Sponge home.
Oh, there's two different kinds of shrimp in there. And a polychaete. Or is there two polychaetes and a shrimp? It looks like a levius shrimp. And those white, yellowish white things are polychaete worms. The shrimp goes into the sponge when it's small, and it just lives in its studio apartment for the rest of his life.
All right, come on.
So Lee, good afternoon. Aloha everyone. As the new watch is getting settled in here in the control band, welcome to the last ROV dive of Lebu's Voyage 1, the first of 2 back-to-back ROV expeditions to explore the Palau National Marine Sanctuary. We started this dive about 4 hours ago. We have another 12 hours to explore this lengthy ridge feature about 30 nautical miles from the Angar Island. It's been an exciting dive. The plan that we have today, laid out today, is basically we deployed the ROVs, acquired seafloor just north of this lengthy and narrow ridge feature. We're about halfway up the flank towards the high point. So we should have about 300 meters or so, something to go to the summit of this ridge, and then the plan is to move alongside it for a while. We have laid out an ambitious plan to cover about 2 kilometers of seafloor, and should be an exciting one. We'll have probably about a little over 11 hours of bottom time before we have to leave the seafloor, which should be at a final depth around 700 meters. And then once the ROVs are secured on depth, we'll do our transit back into Malakal Harbor to end the first of this expedition. So it's been a very exciting journey already. Thank you for those that have joined us from around the world, including many of our scientists ashore. So excited to see so many familiar faces and new faces on this journey, including many folks from Palau. And so much more to explore. So after we finish this expedition starting on Monday here in Palau, we'll have another 11 days at sea, which are going to be focused on the south and southwest portion of the Palau National Marine Sanctuary. Let's take a zoom there.
Push in on the fish here.
This is a rat-tailed fish, or grenadier. This looks like Coryphonoides, and it has a little parasite on its dorsal fin. The parasite could be something like an isopod. There are these little gnathid isopods. They kind of are like mosquitoes. They have this little central stomach that fills up with blood from its host animal.
For those that just recently joined us, the first portion of this dive has been climbing up this flank towards the ridge summit. There's been a lot of fishes. It's been quite productive in getting both samples and observations. And we'll be particularly excited to get to the top of this ridge feature, where we expect the abundance of animals to increase substantially. For those that joined us on yesterday's dive, we were somewhat close from here. That was about 50 nautical miles further south. And it was somewhat of a similar profile. We were climbing up the flank of a summit, and then once we got to the top, it was unbelievably abundant, and just a perfect example of the importance of places like this, of safeguarding very special and unique places like those contained within the Palau National Marine Sanctuary. As we climb up here the slope, you can see some of these yellow fan corals, and you'll notice that the plane, they're all aligned in the same plane, and that gives you an indication of the predominant direction of the currents at these depths. So a lot of these types of fans, they'll be aligned perfectly to be perpendicular to the currents, and basically just acting like a giant net. Capturing anything that's in the current. And interestingly enough, a lot of sea fans where the polyps are just on one side of the fan, the polyps will typically be on the downside of the current, and that's because basically the dominant current flow will intersect with the fan, and then that will create these turbulent eddies or circular tiny circulation features, and those are basically where the polyps are. It's easier for them to feed on tiny plankton and zooplankton in suspension.
Oreo!
So we have a question from one of our viewers. If a wreck is found, what happens then? Are we still able to see that on the live stream, or does it get skipped?
Yeah, excellent question. So exploration of underwater cultural heritage sites such as submerged planes and ships are one of several goals of this expedition. They're not the primary focus, but we knew that several wrecks were found within this larger area, and so we also set out to try to locate some. If we were to come across this on an ROV dive, there'll be several of our protocols for the exploration of underwater cultural heritage sites that will start activating. First and foremost, we are committed, and that's not just international best practice, but also federal regulations in several countries, is to protect the position information, not divulge where that wreck is, because you want to protect that site from commercial looters or salvors. And so the first thing that would happen is that we'd pause and discontinue the position information, so people would still be able to see the footage, but they wouldn't know exactly where we were, and that basically makes sure that we protect the site. So that's the first thing. And then depending on what we see, there are, in some cases, where we would terminate temporarily the video feeds, but that's further down the track. The primary would be just to terminate the position information. And while we're doing that, we'll also be activating our large network of scientists ashore, many archaeologists from around the world that are scientists